been here for a while in Japan, living here for quite a few years, and we've had the opportunity to travel all over the country many, many times. So I was thinking today, how about we talk about all the different prefectures that we've been to, and which ones are good and which ones maybe aren't at the top?
Yeah, well, there has to be a ranking, and Japan even has its own ranking, if you're not aware, where they come out and they're like, these are the best prefectures and these are the least popular ones. So let's find our own.
Yeah, I haven't thought about it too deep, so.
I just think about my favorites. When I go to bed, I'm like, oh yeah, so sweet.
You get into bed, you're like, oh, Kyoto.
Yeah, basically. Spoilers!
Sorry, I know you too well.
All right,
let's begin.
do we start with Kyoto then?
Yeah, sure.
You basically,
okay, Kyoto.
cat's out of the bag.
Yeah.
I love Kyoto, S-tier. Let's go!
That's the end of the video, guys. Thanks for watching.
Bye.
S-tier, I mean, yeah, I can go S-tier. Honestly, I used to be a Kyoto hater.
I know.
Really was.
When I met you, you were like, why does this girl like Kyoto?
sucks.
You're too like.
How dasai, like, ew.
Ugh.
But no, honestly, I've been there quite a few times now, and it's really beautiful. Once I got used to getting outside of the usual spots, and I got used to not taking the public transportation.
That's
so
a good
much.
move. Good job.
Yeah, it's been really beautiful and really fun. So I like Kyoto. S-tier, let's do it.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a reason why it's so popular.
Yeah, I mean, of course, like if it's on your itinerary, you've got to go, you know, it's part of the golden route, but you have to try and go off the, you know, main tourist spots. You've got Kinkakuji, you've got Kiyomizure, you've got the Fushimi Inari, you know, the Torii gates.
Yeah.
But if you actually kind of step away from that and visit some of the nature, like the Kanagawa River, or you get a bike and you kind of cycle through all the beautiful streets in the back side of Kyoto, there's so much to uncover. And every season it's absolutely gorgeous. In summer you got all the green, autumn you got the red leaves, and then winter you've got snow and sakura. And honestly, the food is amazing. It's easy to access. Like I could go on and on.
This is just a Kyoto video now.
So please, if you haven't given it a go and you went there and you just went to all the busy places, well, you did it wrong. Yeah.
Wow.
So,
All right.
yeah.
S-tier.
Yes. What's your favorite then?
What's my favorite? Oh God.
Do you know?
I love Tokyo.
Tokyo. Yeah, I was gonna say it's gonna be
I love Tokyo so much. You know, there's a reason I live here. I don't even know where to begin with Tokyo. It's such an amazingly designed city, and the city planning is just beautiful. I love how things are built up rather than out flat, if that makes sense. I like the variety of different kinds of areas, like, oh, we go to this area for this kind of thing, or this area for this. And I like how it's a mix of new and traditional, and it's a kind of a mess, but it all kind of makes sense.
Coming from being like, you know, I like Tokyo, but now I do love it.
I'm so happy.
Yeah, it's an S for me.
I'm so happy. I think a lot of people have the opinion of like, oh, I tried Tokyo and I didn't like it. And I'm like, that's totally fine, but maybe it was just their experience. Like,
I agree.
Yeah.
I mean, don't live in Shibuya, guys.
Don't
live there.
Don't
you got to live in a suburb and then go explore like quiet neighborhoods.
The suburbs are so nice, and yeah, it's just really good vibes. Whatever vibe you want, you can find it, and it's so easy access to everywhere else.
And one thing that kind of overwhelms me about Tokyo is you can never see it all. I mean, I could live here my entire life, never leave, and I'm just like, I still need to see more.
Yeah, it's intense and overwhelming, but as long as you have a base and like an area that's really chill, then you can go out and experience things and then go home and be like, ooh, that was a fun day.
Okay.
You know,
Well,
like that.
Boom, two S's right off the
S's,
bat.
let's
It goes
go.
downhill from here. Since we've covered 2 of the main cities in Japan, how about we go a little more countryside?
Okay.
Yeah, so one place that we actually visited together, which is one of my kind of fond memories, is Kochi. Kochi prefecture.
Kochi's so good.
Yeah?
Yeah, I love Kochi. I think Kochi's beautiful.
Do you want to explain it?
The water is insane. It's like the most clear water in
Yeah.
Japan. It's just, yeah, beautiful blue. The nature is amazing. The food's really good. Good to have a car to get around there. That's one thing about a lot of prefectures is having a car makes the experience really, really great. But without would be,
Kochi is located on Shikoku Island, which is one of the 4 islands Japan comprises of. And to get there, you either can fly or you can drive or take a train. So it's a little bit of an effort, but if you get there, it's honestly like just a hidden paradise because you've got the mountains, you've got the beautiful like green. But then when you come down, like when you come going down. Is that Aussie going down?
You said Gumtown. But when you Gumtown, Oh, I love that. That's so good.
When you come down and you find the rivers,
So good.
I didn't appreciate Japan's like nature other than like, leaves and everything and flowers. Like honestly, I was like,
That's true,
rivers,
that's true.
we've got them in Australia. What's the difference?
The rivers here are insane.
And then I went there and I was like, wow.
I get it.
It's cold though.
One of the best experiences I've had in Japan was kayaking down the Shimanto River in Kochi.
Oh, I didn't do that.
I know, we didn't know each other then. But
Who was your friend then?
no, I was with Paris this week, and we got in the kayaks, the most beautiful clear water. We're in this gorge.
I can imagine it.
And then the current, we didn't have to paddle. We just sat there and the current just took us on this. I was like, I could fall asleep. It was
Wow.
it was perfect. So gorgeous. So yeah, Kochi.
Add it to your list, guys.
Yeah. Is it an A or an S? I would take it from an S to an A because of the transport.
Okay.
There are like trains and stuff, but very
True.
rare. And having a car is like kind of essential. So
That's true.
I would take that down. To
Okay,
an A.
I would take that down to an A just because also winter, I can't see it being somewhere I want to go.
Yeah, that's true. I
summer
don't
destination.
know. I don't know what their vibe is in winter.
But I want to swim.
Oh, yeah, absolutely not. How about the wonderful area of Saitama?
I just have one memory with you.
Oh, that was so funny.
That is my Saitama
We had to do a
memories.
job and it went horribly wrong and we were in the Saitama countryside, walking around, a little lost. It was
Okay,
great.
well, my memory was there was this sign that said, "Watch out, there are people like after you," and we were in pitch black, walking in the winter. It was a nightmare.
Oh, that was such a mess. That was so fun though.
But there is so much more in Saitama. Oh yeah, Kawagoe is in Saitama.
Kawagoe is in
I
Saitama.
love Kawagoe.
Yeah, so that is Saitama's main
So
thing. There's Chichibu as well.
I haven't been. Is that a beach?
No.
What is Chichibu?
I think it's like mountains. Saitama, it gets all the heat from Tokyo. It's a landlocked prefecture. It gets a lot of heat. Everybody lives in Saitama because it's cheaper, and the commute into Tokyo is
It's pretty rough.
really bad in the morning.
I think because it has Kawagoe, I want to place it up high, but then I guess like outside of that, what has it got to offer?
What's she got?
I'm Saitama Super Arena. You got your music fans. Head there.
That's true. It has some stuff, but it is part of the culture here to make fun of Saitama. So
All right, I'll let you choose.
I'm going for a C for Saitama.
Sure. Let's do it. I really like Okinawa.
Oh damn! I didn't even think about Okinawa. Oh, it's so good.
Yep.
It's so good. Yeah.
Tropical.
It doesn't even
beach.
feel like a prefecture because it's like.
Yeah,
Yeah.
a lot of people don't know Okinawa exists if you live outside Japan because you think, oh, Japan, temples, shrines, mountains. And then there's this tropical paradise.
Tropical paradise.
called Okinawa.
Oh, it's so beautiful. I love Miyakojima. I actually had a small argument with someone because they were like, Miyakojima isn't in Okinawa. And I'm like, looked it up. I'm like, Miyakojima,
It is.
Okinawa.
Yeah.
Like, it's part of Okinawa.
I mean, it's an island.
Yeah.
Basically, the thing with Okinawa is the mainland is amazing experience the first time, but when you go back, you don't want to just go to Naha. You want to go see the like small islands because that's where it's most beautiful. And so when we went for a business trip recently, like I was looking up islands and I was like, okay, this one is actually just a ferry away from Naha. And we went there. It was really easy to access. It was great. So there are options if you search. And
Yeah.
also a car is recommended.
Car is also good. So that, for transportation, it's like a little bit more inconvenient, but
You can do it.
It's so beautiful there. The food, the vibes, and just the water is so clear. You can see so many fish, and the temperature is awesome. Yeah.
Another thing is the atmosphere is completely different because the locals are they're like a different breed of Japanese people. They're like a lot more laid back. They're like tan. They're like okay with the sun hitting them. There's no parasols everywhere.
Yeah, true.
And then the food is amazing. I love like Mexican, like Tex-Mex cuisine, and there's a lot of taco rice. I love my taco rice.
Yeah.
The one thing I will mention: every single time you go, there is a typhoon. And I have friends who have been there just recently, and they were there for over 1 week, and their room flooded because a typhoon came in. Yep.
All right, so with the transport and typhoons happening all the time, how about an A? Because it is amazing. It's so beautiful, and it's a gorgeous, gorgeous holiday for someone.
Yeah.
But
There's
A
like
tier.
a few things, yeah.
Okay. I'll go for another big one. Hokkaido. The entirety of Hokkaido is one prefecture, which is insane.
Yeah, I always
feel
found
like
that strange.
It should be cut up a little bit, but they're like, nah, just the whole thing.
Yeah,
It's huge.
I feel like I've only explored the main areas, but I love it.
It's beautiful. I really loved it in the summer. That temperature was so
Perfect.
nice.
It was like Australian summer.
It was like a cooler, dry breeze, but then just the sun was out and so nice.
It's an S for me.
It's an S for me
Okay.
too. I also love the food.
Oh, yes.
Okay, Hokkaido, their
Dairy,
meibutsu.
lamb.
It's corn.
I love corn.
Love corn.
tea. I bought so much corn tea.
They have so many special prefectural foods and things to try there, and it's
Milk,
just
cheese.
haskap, the
that?
jam,
Oh, okay.
shiroi koibito.
Yeah.
Get the white chocolate shiroi koibito pudding with haskap sauce. Everyone needs to try that pudding.
Oh, also Sapporo miso ramen. I know we've hated on ramen in the past, but that's one of my favorite ramens, Sapporo miso ramen.
Hokkaido, even just the food brings it up to an S tier for me.
Yep.
Huge fan. But yeah,
And
then the
and
snow,
skiing.
Yeah,
I've been to Nisco in the snow. It's amazing.
it's just beautiful up there.
I have one that is incredibly popular amongst expats, tourists, Japanese people, Fukuoka.
Fukuoka.
I have been there maybe 4, 5 times, and I enjoy my time there, but I don't understand what's so special about it. And it might be because I don't like pork, and a lot of people are obsessed with the food there and the seafood, but it's just another city in Japan. It's nice, I enjoy it.
I feel like I haven't spent enough time in Fukuoka to fully enjoy the entirety of it. I've spent a bit of time in the city, and I liked the vibes. For Fukuoka to really enjoy it, being there for a while and having a car as well, being able to, there's like
true.
Nearby beaches and stuff that are actually
Hiroshima
really
is
beautiful.
amazing.
Yeah.
It's like this coastline, you got bright like blue ocean, you got a shrine, a white shrine.
Yeah.
That is stunning.
Yeah, I feel like it's I feel that my image of it is like a fun, hip, happening town.
Yeah, I also want to get to know what makes it so special.
Yeah, but because of the lack of knowledge, I feel bad, but maybe a B?
Yeah, I think B, like it's good, but it's not like my absolute favorite.
Yeah, I haven't been there and been like, I gotta move here, I gotta come here more often. I'm like, that was really cool, it's a cool place,
Yeah.
but I haven't been like.
The only reason I like brought it up is because I had people who are really passionate about it.
Yeah.
Really passionate. They're like, this is the best place in Japan. And yeah, so.
That is where I had the mentaiko quiche that I love.
That's great.
I love mentaiko there. Well, while we're down in Kyushu, how about Nagasaki? Have you been much?
I have been once, and it was less than a day. I don't know, I had a JR pass and I just like did all the touristy things.
Right.
So and that was also like 6 years ago, so my opinion
see.
is based off that.
Okay. I went recently for work and it was really good.
What was good?
So the city area was really beautiful. I love how it's very hilly and it's built up into the mountains. So we went around in a taxi and it was like, whoa, like this crazy adventure. The culture, it was just really nice. There was like, because it was the import point for like the Dutch, and there's heaps of multicultural vibes. So they also have that view. It was a beautiful view. The food was really good.
What did you eat? I feel like I don't have a vision, like an image of it. You have to describe it.
Oh God, we had ice cream. Ice cream. Well, it was a milkshake, but it was mirukuseki, which is the old style milkshake where it was invented in Nagasaki.
Really?
Yeah, and it's not just like milk mixed with ice cream. It's
like cookie?
The old style ice cream, which
me
is
hungry.
made from egg yolks. It's a frozen custard, and they mix it with ice.
I didn't eat breakfast.
And
Stop!
it's very,
I'm so hungry.
very refreshing. I also had champon.
I'm not a big champon person, but okay. No, champon, there's like, yeah.
And I had the best ice cream in my entire life.
Okay, I feel like ice cream is what they have.
Well, this guy was a patissier for 30 years. It was the best ice cream I've literally had in my entire life. Arisanku Famille.
Okay.
Shout out.
So where do you rank it? I feel like for me, Nagasaki is like undiscovered territory that I
have more to say about Nagasaki.
Wow.
Okay, so if you go in, there's Unzen, which is like the volcanic area where it's a Unzen Jigoku, which is like heaps of sulfur and stuff and beautiful hotels in that area. So there's nature and then there's the city.
I like that.
And it was really, really beautiful. I'm sorry if this sounds like I'm just reeling off facts.
You just got back.
I just got back from there and I know a bunch of facts. I really liked it.
I feel like if I was on that trip, I'd probably go A as well. But for me, I think because I only did like the less than 24-hour tour by myself, it's like a B. But
Do you mind if I put it in
Yeah,
A?
because I don't think I have enough to like rank it properly.
Oh, but then I'm like, compared to Okinawa.
Yeah, that's the
Okinawa's
thing.
an A. Oh shoot, maybe we should do, but it's above Fukuoka for me.
Okay, well, let's do a B+.
Okay, B+.
I want to talk about Kyushu a little bit more because you brought up like volcanic areas.
Yeah.
We have Beppu, and I really loved Beppu when I visited.
Beppu's in Oita prefecture, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oita. Sorry.
You're all good. Oita's good.
Yeah, TC had a really good relationship and we kept going there for all these work jobs. and it opened my eyes to the world of Oita. And you know, Dogen lives there, and his house looks amazing. He has an onsen, right?
Yeah.
And I'm like, how?
Yeah, in Oita they just get a tap in their house for onsen water.
That's an S just
I'm like,
alone.
what do you mean you get that?
I mean, I don't even have like a bath right now, let alone yeah.
True. Oita has great food as well.
Yeah. They actually have karage, toriten, yeah.
Toriten, so
And
tempura
then
chicken.
manju, onsen manju, like everywhere.
Yeah, and kabosu. They have a lot of good kabosu stuff, which is a type of citrus. One of the many citruses of Japan.
Plus, it's just so cool walking down the street and there's like steam coming out of the ground.
Yeah.
It's like a movie.
I would say, how about we put it equal with Nagasaki?
Sure.
Oita.
So this is a popular location for lots of people to once again commute from their prefecture into Tokyo, but it also has a lot of cool spots. It is Kanagawa.
Oh, I was gonna say Chiba.
Oh, well, Chiba's another one.
Kanagawa is good though.
I love Kamakura, and I didn't realize how much I loved it. The beach, which, okay, it's not like an Okinawan beach, but if you're living in like a metropolis city like Tokyo and you're like, I want to just get some seaside, there's salt in my hair. With a view of Mount Fuji.
Yeah, the view of Mount Fuji is so good. There's Enoshima, where you can go and climb all over the thing and then go to the ocean. There's, Kamakura, Zushi. There's heaps of places to go. Heaps of temples and things to check out. It's really fun. And then outside of that, there's heaps more. Like Yokohama is in Kanagawa.
Oh, I forget that every time.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
So Yokohama, there's heaps of fun things to do as well. It's like a whole other city hub.
We've got the Chinatown, we've got the big Ferris wheel. They had the Pokemon event, which I stuffed up my ankle so I couldn't go. I was devastated. No!
Yeah, there's so much good stuff in Kanagawa. I am a big Kanagawa fan.
Yeah.
I would put that either.
Like, I'm A.
I'd A as well.
Okay.
Yeah,
it's like
really good.
an A plus.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, cool. Let's do that.
Since you brought it up, do you want to do Chiba?
Yeah, Chiba. So it's Tokyo, Saitama, Kanagawa, Chiba. Chiba is more of like, I would say, a seaside thing. There's a lot more like coastline along it.
Yeah, which a lot of people don't actually get to see because there's two coasts to Chiba, like the inland one and the outland one.
Yeah, there is also Tokyo Disney is in Chiba, and Narita Airport is in Chiba.
You are a big Disney gal. So.
I love Disney Sea so much. So I like Chiba for that reason. I know there's a lot of good surfing beaches in Chiba.
That's where the Olympics were held as well.
Yeah, that's good for surfing. Other than that, it gets hit with a lot of like disasters compared to Saitama and Tokyo and
Kanagawa. Like typhoons.
Yeah, typhoons.
And there's a lot of tsunami risk there too.
Yeah.
I do feel though Chiba, like there's a lot of mountains as well that if you have a car you can access. Like I had a friend and we went out and there was a beautiful onsen and there was beautiful koyo, like
That's
autumn
nice.
leaves, which a lot of people don't get the chance to see because honestly their transportation is not the best.
Right.
And you also have Chibafornia, which is like a little Hawaiian, California style.
California.
Yeah, there's like all these tropical palm leaves, and it's great for driving.
Actually, so looking back at our list, we can't put Chiba as the same as Nagasaki, Oita, and Fukuoka. Those are way better than Chiba. Sorry, Chiba.
So C.
Yeah, C with Saitama.
Sorry. One that we haven't discussed is Osaka, which
Osaka.
I actually didn't have the best impression of. I enjoyed it, but until recently, I've been dedicating trips to just Osaka. Like, I haven't gone to Kyoto, haven't gone to Nara,
What?
just Osaka. And there is so much to unpackage here. I love it. And
Good.
Yeah, you're on the same page?
I had to do a 10-day shoot in Osaka.
Okay, you've done yours.
I did my time in Osaka. It was every day doing different activities and exploring Osaka. I was so exhausted and it was awesome. I loved it. There was so many things that I didn't know about, so many hidden spots. It was a very grungy city, but there's so many like extra little bits that you can sink your teeth into.
And the fun thing is if you come from Kyoto or Tokyo, the contrast of like the atmosphere, like people are just like chilling. They're like, hey, what's up? You want to drink with me? Like, you know, they're like friendly, they're talking to you and they're like, it's just real. I feel like people are like letting
they're
go.
really genuine and just, they're like, I don't care.
They're passionate as well. They're like, Osaka's great, but they're not in your face like defending it. They're just like, yeah, we know it's the best, guys. Like, we don't have to do anything.
Yeah, I did so many things there, like, because there's a lot of old grungy things, and there was a supermarket. I forget what it's called.
Oh, it's famous for being really cheap.
Yeah, super cheap, and the LED signs, like, or the neon signs throughout the supermarket were just crazy.
So Osaka is actually massive, and a lot of people just go to the Osaka city. But if you go to Osaka city, of course you're gonna go to Dotonbori, which is Namba, but like there's also Shinsekai, which has the
Shinsegai is so
tower.
fun.
It's fun. There's like Matsuri games. Great food as well.
Really great
Okonomiyaki,
food.
you know, talk about everything.
Katsu,
Street food.
kushikatsu.
Okay, I think, and also if you're traveling to Japan, it's easy to visit, easy access.
Yeah.
Right next to Kyoto.
Yeah, English friendly, a lot of
English
stuff as
friendly.
well, yeah.
And there's USJ.
USJ!
Nintendo World.
Nintendo World.
Ah, okay,
Yeah.
so S.
S.
Okay. I feel like we're very basic
Yes.
and I'm
I can't help it. It's good. Okay, how about Nara?
I really like it.
I like it too.
I like the deer.
They're great. They're crazy and they're scary, but they're great.
Yeah, we've had really scary times.
We've had crazy times. Yeah.
Holding on for dear
We
life,
had
trying to film.
We had to film food in front of the deers for a video, and we're like, had the food, like, look, the deer's in the food. And we're like, run!
Yeah, I know. We're trying to be like,
I had that video of you, like, where you're filming me, and I'm like, you gotta try that, and you're like, ah! As you get bit in the butt by a deer. That was so good.
the thing with Nara is I've only really experienced the city, and I'm sure there's, once again, a lot more.
Yeah.
But the city itself is great, but to me,
Great.
it's not an S. I'd say it's like a B+.
Yeah. It's like you go there to do the one thing,
And then you're like, I'm
and you're
good.
like, I'm good. Yep. Yeah,
Yeah.
B+. I would give it a B+.
Yeah. But I'm down to explore some more.
Yeah.
So Hiroshima is another one where you can meet the deer.
Yeah, I love Hiroshima. I used to think I wanted to live in Hiroshima when I first moved here, yeah.
Oh.
But I ended up in Tokyo and then I never left because I love it so much.
Well, tell me what you loved about it.
I really love just the vibe, the canals. Like
Yeah.
there's so many canals going
trams
through.
too.
Yeah, I also love Miyajima.
Yeah.
Itsukushima. That place is just so excellent. And I like the food. I like Hiroshima style okonomiyaki.
Yeah, I think it's definitely worth the visit, and I have a friend who lived there and absolutely loved it, so that is a positive like impression that I get of it.
Yeah.
I think I've only been once, and I tried to do everything in one day, and it was tough, so I need to go back and spend some more time. And of course it has the history, and it makes you cry, like going there and just seeing everything.
Yeah. It's brutal, but it's really good to
I think
learn
it's
about.
important to go and
Yeah.
experience it. So
I agree.
Yeah.
It's like such a beautiful city, and then you cross over a river, and then it's like there's the dome there,
Yes.
and it's like, wow, yeah.
It's real, and it's great that they've got it there for people to go check out. But speaking of rankings, I feel
maybe
like A to B.
B. I'm okay with the B. Like,
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
B.
Like,
I'm gonna say Ishikawa.
okay.
With Kanazawa in it. I went on 2 trips this year. Oh wait, no, last year. Time is an illusion. And it was beautiful. It was so much fun. There's like the seaside there. The temperature was really nice. It was just, the vibes were great.
It's like a quiet version of Kyoto.
Yeah, there was like really nice Kyoto vibes, but without it being too crazy.
Yeah.
And it was all, we could walk everywhere. Like we had
Walkable city.
access to everything.
And traditional vibes, they also had the geisha culture there before, great street food, and also really lovely people.
Everyone was so
Yeah.
nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. Everybody was really great. And they had the castle there as well.
Yes.
And Kendokuen.
We had a great day.
We had the
We
best
just sat in this Japanese garden, and then the castle
so
lit up, and we
good.
held these like lanterns.
Yeah, we went on like a little adventure.
I'm
It was
also
so
like
good.
going on a trip very soon, like this month, to the seaside of Kanazawa,
Oh.
Ishikawa. So I'm very excited.
That's
but
awesome.
I can only rank it off the city because that's all I've
Right.
seen so far.
Yeah.
Okay, what do we rank it?
Okay, Ishikawa.
Like an
A.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I like it. I think more people should go there
Yeah, for sure.
because it's kind of like I only went for the first time last year.
All right, in the end, as I expected and as probably you expected, everyone did. My top is Tokyo, your top is
Kyoto.
Sasuga.
And then we also both really loved Hokkaido and Osaka.
Yeah.
And if we shifted anything, I would put Okinawa back to an S.
Yeah, that's true. It's so good.
Yeah. And then we have like the north, the south,
We have
the
a
middle.
whole variety. We
Yeah.
can go on the best holiday ever if we go
Yeah.
to all these places. Ugh.
I feel like we've been to almost all of them together as well.
I think so.
Except for Osaka.
True, we haven't.
Okay.
Maybe that's
Osaka gals.
next time. Next time.
This is fun,
yeah.
but also a little scary.
What are you guys going to think? Let us know in the comments down below what your favorite place is and why. But thank you so much for watching. We'll see you in the next video.
Bye. Or maybe in Kyoto, because Kyoto's the best. We're always filming in Tokyo.
That's true, that's true.
It's because we live here.
And I love it.
One in Kyoto from Amano Hashidate, and you have to look under like your legs like a dragon, and you're like,
What do you mean look under your legs like a dragon?
you stand like this, like the Naruto running pose, and you put your head under your legs, and you look out at this like Kyoto seaside place.
Why do you have to do that?
Because apparently like it looks like a dragon when you put your head upside down.